The cool, damp sand presses softly against your bare feet, grounding you in the quiet rhythm of the early morning shore. A gentle breeze carries the scent of salt and distant rain, wrapping around you like a soft, invisible blanket. The horizon glows with a pale, pearlescent light, where the sky meets the sea in a seamless blend of lavender and soft gold. You feel the subtle vibration of the tide as it rolls in, a slow and steady pulse that matches your own breathing. Each wave retreats with a whispering sigh, leaving behind a smooth, wet surface that reflects the fading stars above. You sink slightly into the yielding earth, feeling the weight of your body supported by the solid ground beneath. The air is crisp but not cold, carrying a soothing coolness that settles deep within your lungs with every slow inhale. Seagulls drift lazily in the distance, their soft calls blending seamlessly with the rhythmic hush of the water against the shore. Your eyelids grow heavy, drawn down by the tranquil beauty of the scene before you. The world feels vast and open, yet intimately safe within this small pocket of quietude. A thin layer of mist rises from the water, dancing softly in the early light like a veil drawn across the world. It catches the faint morning glow, turning translucent and ethereal as it drifts slowly toward the beach. You watch it without effort, letting your thoughts dissolve into the soft grey tones of the rising fog. The sound of the waves becomes muffled, wrapped in cotton wool by the moisture in the air. Your shoulders drop lower, releasing any lingering tension that clung to them throughout the night. The texture of the sand changes as you shift your weight, becoming smoother and more compact near the water's edge. Tiny shells, polished by countless tides, gleam faintly in the low light, scattered like forgotten jewels across the beach. You notice their curves and colors without judgment, simply observing their quiet presence in the world. The ocean continues its endless, gentle work, smoothing everything into softness and peace. Your breathing slows further, syncing perfectly with the lazy cadence of the incoming tide. The sun begins to peek over the horizon, casting long, soft shadows that stretch across the water like golden fingers. The light is warm but gentle, warming your skin without any harshness or intensity. You feel a profound sense of stillness settling into your bones, as if time itself has slowed down to match the pace of the waves. There is nowhere you need to be and nothing you need to do, only this moment of pure existence. The horizon seems to breathe with you, expanding and contracting in perfect harmony. A single wave breaks with a soft murmur, its white foam dissipating quickly into the shallow surf. The sound is rhythmic and predictable, a lullaby sung by the earth itself to soothe your mind. You let the repetition wash over you, clearing away any stray thoughts like debris from the shore. The air feels lighter now, charged with a subtle energy that promotes deep relaxation. Your limbs feel heavy and comfortable, anchored firmly in place by the comfort of the moment. The warmth of the early sun spreads across your face, a tender touch that invites you to close your eyes completely. You surrender to the sensation, letting the visual world fade into a comfortable darkness behind your lids. The sounds of the ocean become more internal, resonating within your chest rather than just in your ears. Your heart beats slowly and steadily, mirroring the distant pulse of the sea beyond. There is only peace here, wrapped in the soft embrace of dawn. The breeze picks up slightly, carrying a fresh scent of clean water and distant earth. It brushes against your cheek, cool and refreshing, like a gentle hand soothing your brow. You breathe in deeply, filling your lungs with the crisp morning air that feels pure and invigorating. The world outside is quiet, save for the endless whisper of the waves against the sand. Your body feels relaxed and open, ready to drift into deeper layers of rest. The light grows brighter but remains soft, diffused through the lingering mist that clings to the water. Shadows lengthen and soften, blending together until the distinction between land and sea becomes Chinese letter. You feel a sense of unity with your surroundings, part of this quiet, breathing landscape. The gentle rhythm of the tide continues, unchanging and reliable, offering a constant anchor for your drifting consciousness. Sleep feels close now, waiting just beyond the edge of awareness. Your thoughts begin to slow, drifting away like foam carried out to sea by the gentle current. The physical sensations of the sand and air fade into a pleasant hum, distant but comforting. You are floating in a space of pure calm, suspended between wakefulness and sleep. The ocean's song is the only voice that matters now, singing you deeper into rest. Let go of everything else, allowing the quiet to carry you away. The mist thins slightly, revealing the soft, pearlescent hues of the early morning sky above you. A gentle breeze brushes against your skin, carrying the clean, salty scent of the distant ocean. You feel a profound sense of weightlessness, as if your body is slowly sinking into the cool, firm sand beneath you. The waves continue their rhythmic lapping, a soothing heartbeat that matches your own slowing pulse. Every breath you take feels deeper and more relaxed, drawing peace from the tranquil atmosphere around you. There is nowhere else you need to be, nothing else you need to do. Just this quiet moment, suspended in time. The sound of the water becomes a soft murmur, blending seamlessly with the rhythm of your breathing. You notice the subtle texture of the wet sand, cool and smooth against your fingertips as you rest them lightly beside you. The air feels still and heavy with comfort, wrapping around you like a warm, invisible blanket. Distant seagulls cry out softly, their calls adding a gentle melody to the soundscape without disturbing your peace. Your eyelids grow heavier, drifting closed naturally as you surrender to the tranquility of the shore. Thoughts dissolve into nothingness, leaving only a sense of calm presence. A gentle wave rolls in, washing over your feet with a cool, refreshing touch before retreating slowly. The movement of the water is hypnotic, drawing your gaze toward the endless horizon where sea meets sky. You feel a deep relaxation spreading through your limbs, starting from your toes and moving upward. The world around you seems to expand, becoming vast and open, yet entirely safe and encompassing. Time loses its meaning here, existing only in the eternal now of the shore. Your mind is quiet, free from the clutter of daily worries and responsibilities. The sunlight grows slightly stronger, casting long, soft shadows across the sandy beach. These shadows dance gently with the breeze, creating a mesmerizing pattern of light and dark. You feel the warmth of the sun on your face, a gentle caress that soothes your senses. The ocean continues its steady song, a lullaby that has been singing for millennia. Your body feels heavy and relaxed, anchored securely to the earth beneath you. There is a profound sense of safety in this place, a sanctuary from the world beyond. A small shell lies nearby, its intricate patterns catching the early light in soft hues of pink and cream. You observe it without thought, simply appreciating its beauty in this quiet moment. The ocean breeze carries a hint of salt and seaweed, grounding you in the reality of your surroundings. Your breathing remains slow and steady, synchronized with the gentle rise and fall of the waves. Every muscle in your body relaxes further, melting into the sand beneath you. The boundary between yourself and the environment begins to blur softly. The sound of the waves becomes even softer, fading into a gentle whisper that barely touches your ears. You feel a deep sense of contentment, a quiet joy that needs no words or explanations. The sky above is a canvas of soft blues and pinks, painting a picture of pure serenity. Your thoughts are like clouds drifting slowly across the vast expanse of your mind. There is no urgency here, no pressure to perform or achieve anything. Just being is enough, more than enough. A gentle ripple passes over the sand near you, leaving behind tiny pools of water that reflect the sky. These mirrors show a glimpse of the heavens above, connecting the earth to the infinite space beyond. You feel a sense of unity with all things, part of this vast and beautiful tapestry. The ocean continues its eternal dance, a rhythm that has been soothing souls for ages. Your consciousness drifts deeper into relaxation, letting go of any remaining tension. Sleep approaches like a gentle tide, inevitable and comforting. The air feels cooler now, a refreshing change that invigorates your senses slightly. A light dew settles on the grass nearby, sparkling like tiny diamonds in the early light. You feel a renewed sense of calm, refreshed by the gentle touch of nature. The ocean's song remains constant, a reliable anchor in this tranquil world. Your body feels light and airy, as if you could float away on the breeze. Yet you remain grounded, connected to the earth beneath you. The horizon seems to glow with a soft, inner light, marking the transition from night to day. This gentle illumination spreads across the water, creating a path of silver light leading into the distance. You feel drawn to this light not with desire but with a sense of peace and acceptance. The waves continue their rhythmic motion, unwavering and consistent. Your mind is clear, free from the fog of thoughts that often cloud our days. This is a space of pure clarity and calm. The sounds of the shore fade into a deep silence, broken only by the occasional whisper of the wind. You feel a profound stillness within yourself, a quietude that mirrors the world around you. The boundaries between your body and the sand, the air and the sea continue to dissolve gently. You are no longer separate from this environment, you are part of it. Sleep comes easily now, a natural conclusion to this peaceful journey. Let go completely, allowing the ocean to carry you into dreams. The silver path on the water widens slightly, catching the first faint blush of morning in its gentle folds. You feel the warmth of this emerging light touching your skin, a soft caress that replaces the cool night air. The sound of the waves becomes a low, steady hum, vibrating through the sand and into your bones. Each exhale you take matches the rhythm of the receding tide, releasing any remaining tension from your muscles. The air feels heavy with moisture, wrapping around you like a warm, damp blanket that holds you securely in place. There is no need to move or do anything but breathe, as the ocean handles all the work for you. Your thoughts drift further away, dissolving into the vastness of the sea like salt water evaporating under the sun. The boundary between your breath and the breeze becomes indistinguishable, merging into one slow, rhythmic flow. You sink deeper into the sand, feeling its grains settle around your legs with a comforting, solid weight. Time loses its meaning here, stretching out into an endless, peaceful horizon that requires nothing from you. A distant bird calls out once, a soft note that blends seamlessly with the whisper of the wind. The sound does not startle you but rather anchors you further into the present moment, grounding your senses in this tranquil space. The light on the horizon grows slightly brighter, painting the clouds in strokes of pale lavender and soft peach. You notice the texture of the sand beneath you, cool and smooth against your back, providing a stable foundation for your resting body. The waves continue their endless dance, rolling in with a predictable grace that soothes your mind into deeper relaxation. Your eyelids feel heavy, drifting shut as the visual world fades into a soft blur of warm colors. There is a profound sense of safety in this moment, protected by the vastness of the sea and the sky above. The air carries the scent of salt and fresh earth, a clean aroma that fills your lungs with each slow breath. You feel yourself sinking deeper into stillness, as if the earth itself is gently holding you up. The rhythm of the ocean becomes the only beat in your body, syncing your heart to its ancient, calming pulse. The breeze shifts slightly, carrying a cooler touch that contrasts gently with the warmth of your skin. This subtle change in temperature reminds you of your physical presence without pulling your mind away from its drift. The waves now break with a softer sigh, their foam dissolving into the sand like mist disappearing into morning air. You feel a deep sense of contentment spreading through your chest, expanding with each slow and deliberate breath. The light above seems to hold still, suspending time in a golden haze that bathes everything in tranquility. Your thoughts are now mere whispers, too faint to catch or analyze, slipping away like water through fingers. The horizon line blurs softly, merging the sea and sky into one continuous canvas of calming hues. You feel completely supported by the ground beneath you, allowing your muscles to relax further into the earth. There is a gentle pressure on your shoulders, easing any remaining tension until you feel weightless and free. The sound of the water becomes a lullaby, singing you deeper into the quiet void of sleep. A single wave rolls closer than the others, its crest foaming white before dissolving quietly onto the shore. You hear the hiss of the water as it retreats, a sound that feels like a soft exhale from the earth itself. This gentle rhythm continues, unchanging and reassuring, providing a constant backdrop to your growing stillness. The light grows warmer now, casting long, soft shadows that stretch lazily across the beach. You feel your breathing slow down further, matching the pace of the distant tides with perfect harmony. There is no urgency here, only the endless flow of time marked by the rise and fall of the sea. Your mind is empty, a clear mirror reflecting nothing but the peace of the moment. The air feels still, holding its breath along with you in this shared pause of existence. You feel a deep connection to the elements, part of the sand, the water, and the sky all at once. Sleep wraps around you like a soft cloud, lifting your consciousness into a dreamless state of pure rest. The scent of the ocean grows stronger, filling your nostrils with the clean, briny aroma of deep water. This familiar smell evokes a sense of nostalgia and safety, reminding you of past moments of peace and quiet. You feel your body growing heavier, sinking deeper into the sand as if it is becoming part of the landscape. The light above shifts to a pale gold, illuminating the gentle curves of the waves with a soft glow. Each breath you take feels slower and more deliberate, drawing in calm and exhaling any remaining worry. The world around you seems to hold still, waiting for you to find your rest in this sacred space. There is a profound silence beneath the sound of the water, a quiet depth that invites you inward. Your thoughts are now distant echoes, fading into the background like waves receding from shore. You feel completely safe and held, protected by the vastness of the natural world around you. The transition into sleep becomes seamless, a gentle slide into darkness filled with soft light. A soft wind brushes against your face, carrying the coolness of the early morning air. This gentle touch feels like a blessing, washing away any remaining tension from your mind and body. The waves continue their rhythmic dance, each one slightly softer than the last, guiding you deeper into relaxation. You feel your heartbeat slowing down, syncing perfectly with the pulse of the ocean before you. The light above is now a steady, warm glow, bathing the world in a comforting embrace. There is no need to think or speak, only to exist in this moment of pure peace. Your senses are dulled slightly, focusing only on the sound of the water and the feel of the sand. The boundary between waking and sleeping blurs, creating a liminal space where you can drift freely. You feel yourself becoming lighter, as if gravity has lost its hold on your weary frame. Sleep comes to meet you like an old friend, offering a sanctuary of rest and quietude. The horizon seems to glow with a deeper warmth now, signaling the true arrival of morning light. This gentle illumination spreads across your body, warming you from the inside out with its soft radiance. You feel a sense of gratitude for this moment of stillness, cherishing the peace that surrounds you on all sides. The waves continue their endless motion, unwavering and consistent in their soothing rhythm. Your mind is clear, free from the fog of thoughts that often cloud our days. This is a space of pure clarity and calm, where nothing demands your attention or energy. The sounds of the shore fade into a deep silence, broken only by the occasional whisper of the wind. You feel a profound stillness within yourself, a quietude that mirrors the world around you. The boundaries between your body and the sand, the air, and the sea continue to dissolve gently. You are no longer separate from this environment, you are part of it. The light above grows steadier now, casting a golden hue over the entire seascape. This warm glow feels like a blanket wrapping around you, providing comfort and security as you drift deeper. The waves break with a soft sigh, their foam dissolving into the sand like mist disappearing into morning air. You feel your breathing slow down further, matching the pace of the distant tides with perfect harmony. There is no urgency here, only the endless flow of time marked by the rise and fall of the sea. Your mind is empty, a clear mirror reflecting nothing but the peace of the moment. The air feels still, holding its breath along with you in this shared pause of existence. You feel completely supported by the ground beneath you, allowing your muscles to relax further into the earth. There is a gentle pressure on your shoulders, easing any remaining tension until you feel weightless and free. The sound of the water becomes a lullaby, singing you deeper into the quiet void of sleep. A distant ship's horn sounds softly, a low note that vibrates through the air without disturbing your peace. This faint sound adds depth to the silence, reminding you of the vastness of the world beyond this shore. You feel yourself sinking deeper into the sand, as if the earth is gently pulling you down into its embrace. The light above shifts slightly, casting long shadows that stretch lazily across the beach. Your thoughts are now mere whispers, too faint to catch or analyze, slipping away like water through fingers. The horizon line blurs softly, merging the sea and sky into one continuous canvas of calming hues. You feel completely safe and held, protected by the vastness of the natural world around you. Sleep wraps around you like a soft cloud, lifting your consciousness into a dreamless state of pure rest. There is nothing left to do but surrender to the rhythm of the waves and the warmth of the light. The air grows stiller now, holding its breath in a moment of profound tranquility. This silence is not empty but full, filled with the presence of peace and calm that surrounds you. The waves continue their gentle dance, each one slightly softer than the last, guiding you deeper into relaxation. You feel your heartbeat slowing down, syncing perfectly with the pulse of the ocean before you. The light above is now a steady, warm glow, bathing the world in a comforting embrace. There is no need to think or speak, only to exist in this moment of pure peace. Your senses are dulled slightly, focusing only on the sound of the water and the feel of the sand. The boundary between waking and sleeping blurs, creating a liminal space where you can drift freely. You feel yourself becoming lighter, as if gravity has lost its hold on your weary frame. Sleep comes to meet you like an old friend, offering a sanctuary of rest and quietude. The warmth of the dawn settles deep within your bones, a heavy and comforting weight that anchors you to this peaceful shore. You feel no need to move, only to breathe in the salty air that tastes of distant horizons and endless calm. The light shifts imperceptibly, turning from pale gold to a soft, hazy lavender that washes over the wet sand. Your eyelids grow heavier, resting gently against the cool morning breeze that kisses your skin with tender affection. There is nowhere else you wish to be, only here in this cradle of sound and silence. The world outside your awareness fades into a blur of soft colors and gentle shapes. A single wave rolls in with a sigh, its foam dissolving into the sand like whispers of forgotten dreams. The sound is a low, rhythmic hum that vibrates softly through the ground beneath you, steadying your breathing. You sink slightly deeper into the cushions behind you, feeling the fabric caress your back with soothing familiarity. The air carries a hint of coolness now, wrapping around you like a light, airy blanket against the morning chill. Your thoughts drift away on the retreating tide, leaving only a spacious quiet in their wake. The horizon line blurs softly as the mist rises from the water, creating a veil of silver-grey tranquility. You watch without effort, your gaze unfocused and relaxed, allowing the scene to simply exist within your mind. The rhythm of the ocean becomes the only clock you know, marking time with its endless, soothing repetition. Your muscles release any remaining tension, melting away into the comfort of your resting place. There is no urgency here, no demand for attention, only the gentle pull of the tide. The texture of the sand beneath your feet feels cool and smooth, a grounding sensation that ties you to the earth. You sense the subtle shift in temperature as the sun climbs higher, warming the air with a barely perceptible glow. The sound of distant gulls fades into the background, replaced by the pure, unadulterated voice of the sea. Your body feels weightless, suspended in a bubble of peace that isolates you from any outer concerns. Sleep pulls you closer, its embrace firm yet incredibly gentle. A breeze stirs the tall grasses nearby, creating a soft rustling sound that harmonizes with the lapping waves. The movement is slow and hypnotic, swaying back and forth in a dance of natural grace. You breathe in deeply, filling your lungs with the fresh oceanic air that cleanses and calms your spirit. The light grows brighter but remains soft, casting long, gentle shadows across the landscape. Your mind is clear and empty, a blank canvas painted with shades of serene blue. The waves continue their eternal march, each one a little softer than the one before it. You feel your consciousness drifting further from the waking world, slipping into a state of deep repose. The colors around you soften into a wash of pastel pinks and blues, blending seamlessly together. There is no edge to hold onto, only the smooth surface of tranquility supporting you. Your heartbeat slows to a gentle thud, echoing the distant pulse of the tide. The silence between the waves grows longer, a spacious quiet that invites you to rest even more deeply. You feel a profound sense of safety, guarded by the vastness of the sky and sea around you. The air is still now, holding its breath in a moment of perfect stillness. Your thoughts have ceased entirely, leaving only a peaceful emptiness within your mind. The boundary between you and the environment dissolves, merging into one unified calm. A single drop of dew falls from a nearby leaf, landing softly on the sand with an inaudible whisper. You are aware of nothing but the gentle pressure of the cushions against your back. The light above is now a steady, warm glow that bathes everything in comfort. Your body feels heavy and relaxed, sinking deeper into the restful embrace of the morning. There is nothing to do but breathe and be. The ocean murmurs its lullaby, a low and steady sound that vibrates through your very core. You feel yourself floating on a sea of quiet, untethered from time and space. The pastel colors of the dawn blend into a soft white haze, enveloping you in light. Your senses dim further, focusing only on the sensation of peace. Sleep is here now, holding you close. The world grows quiet around you, fading into a distant memory of color and sound. You are safe here, wrapped in the arms of the morning tide. The light is soft, the air is cool, and your heart is still. Drifting further now, deeper into the calm, you let go of everything. Rest comes easily, naturally, like the breath itself. A gentle ripple moves across the surface of your awareness, soft as silk against the skin. The horizon blurs into a seamless line where sky meets sea in quiet agreement. You feel the weight of your body dissolve into the sand beneath you, warm and yielding. The air carries a faint scent of salt and blooming night flowers, sweet and distant. Time stretches out like a long, lazy exhale, slowing every beat of your heart. There is nothing to do but breathe, letting the rhythm guide you deeper. The light softens further, turning everything into shades of pale gold and lavender. Your thoughts drift away like foam on the tide, leaving only stillness behind. The breeze whispers through the tall grass nearby, a soft rustling that sounds like distant applause. You sense the coolness of the morning dew on your skin, refreshing and light. The ocean continues its steady song, a rhythmic pulse that syncs with your slowing breath. Shadows lengthen and fade, merging into the brightening sky without any sharp edges. Your muscles relax completely, releasing any remaining tension from the day before. The world feels vast yet intimate, wrapping around you like a heavy, warm blanket. Every sound is muffled by the distance, leaving only a soft hum of existence. You are part of this calm now, inseparable from the peace that surrounds you. A small wave crests softly, breaking into white foam that dissolves instantly into the sand. The sound is a gentle hush, covering all other noises in a blanket of quiet. You feel the vibration of the water through the ground, a subtle tremor of life and motion. The colors around you deepen slightly, shifting from pale to a richer, soothing blue. Your eyelids grow heavier, pressing down with a comforting weight that invites sleep. There is no need to hold on, only to let go and float in this moment. The air feels still and suspended, holding its breath along with you. Peace settles into your bones, warm and pervasive, like sunlight soaking through glass. The tide pulls back slowly, leaving behind smooth, dark patches of wet sand that reflect the sky. You watch this quiet retreat without effort, your gaze soft and unfocused. The sound of the retreating water is a long, drawn-out sigh, peaceful and final. A faint mist begins to rise from the shore, blurring the line between earth and air. Your breathing becomes shallow and even, mirroring the gentle rhythm of the waves. Thoughts that might have troubled you earlier now feel distant and unimportant. The world narrows down to this single point of calm, this endless stretch of tranquility. You are safe here, anchored by the gentle pull of the ocean. A seagull cries in the distance, a lonely but beautiful sound that fades quickly into the silence. The call is soft, almost musical, adding a tiny note to the morning's composition. You do not look up, keeping your attention on the internal sense of stillness growing within. The sand beneath you feels warm now, holding the heat from the previous day long after night fell. Your body feels lighter, as if gravity has loosened its grip just for you. The horizon remains a steady line, unwavering and calm, a promise of endless peace. Every breath draws in more calm, exhaling any last traces of wakefulness. Sleep is not something to chase, but something that arrives naturally. The light shifts imperceptibly, growing brighter yet remaining soft and diffused. Shadows shrink gently, losing their definition as the morning fully awakens. You feel a warmth spreading through your chest, comforting and steady like a heartbeat. The sound of the waves continues unchanged, a constant presence in this shifting world. Your mind is empty, a clean slate wiped free of yesterday's concerns. There is only the present moment, stretching out before you like an endless beach. The air is fresh and clear, filling your lungs with every slow breath. You are drifting now, suspended between waking and dreaming, held by the tide. A small shell rests in the sand nearby, its surface smooth and worn by years of water. You notice it without thinking, simply acknowledging its quiet presence. The shape is perfect, a spiral of natural beauty that requires no analysis. The ocean breeze carries a chill now, refreshing against your warm skin. Your thoughts are gone, replaced by a deep, resonant silence within. The world feels smaller here, contained within the circle of your awareness. You are part of the sand, the water, the sky, and the light. Everything is connected in this gentle web of morning calm. The waves continue their endless dance, advancing and retreating in perfect harmony. The rhythm is hypnotic, pulling you deeper into a state of relaxation. You feel the vibration of the water through the soles of your feet, grounding you. The sky is now a clear, soft blue, devoid of clouds or distraction. Your body is heavy with sleep, yet light with peace. There is no urgency here, no need to move or speak or think. Just the gentle rise and fall of the tide, mirroring your own breath. You are floating in this moment, untethered and free. The sun climbs higher, casting long, soft shadows across the wet sand. The light is warm and inviting, wrapping around you like a gentle embrace. You feel a sense of profound gratitude for this moment of stillness. The ocean murmurs on, a constant companion in your journey into sleep. Your eyelids are nearly closed, filtering the light into soft halos. The world is quiet, save for the sound of water and wind. You are safe, held by the earth and the sky. Let go completely now, sinking into the depths of rest. The boundary between you and the environment dissolves completely. You are the wave, the sand, the air, and the light. There is no separation, only a unified sense of being. The sound of the ocean becomes indistinguishable from your own heartbeat. Sleep arrives now, soft and inevitable as the tide. Your body relaxes fully, surrendering to the calm. The morning continues to unfold around you, gentle and unhurried. You drift deeper into the quiet center of all things. Rest is here, waiting for you. The morning light softens further, turning the wet sand into a sheet of pale, shimmering glass that stretches out before you. You feel the coolness of the earth beneath your body, a grounding weight that anchors you gently in place. The rhythm of the waves slows down, matching the slow, steady beat of your own resting heart. Each breath you take is deeper and more effortless, filling your lungs with the fresh, salty air. There is nothing to do but lie here and let the morning carry you forward. The world feels vast and open, yet intimately close and safe around you. Your thoughts dissolve like salt in water, leaving only a quiet, clear stillness behind. You are floating on a sea of calm, supported by the gentle rise and fall of the tide. A faint breeze stirs the air, carrying with it the delicate scent of sea spray and distant blooming flowers. It brushes against your skin like a soft, invisible hand, soothing every tension from your muscles. The sound of the water becomes a low, steady hum, a lullaby sung by the ancient earth itself. You notice small pebbles scattered along the shore, smooth and rounded by years of gentle tides. They rest quietly in the sand, undisturbed and at peace with their surroundings. Your mind mirrors this stillness, releasing any lingering worries into the vast blue expanse. The warmth of the sun begins to penetrate deeper, warming your bones from the inside out. You feel a profound sense of safety, wrapped in the quiet embrace of the dawn. The horizon line blurs slightly as your eyes grow heavier, the sky and sea merging into one seamless canvas of light. The colors shift imperceptibly, from pale pink to a soothing, muted lavender that soothes the soul. You feel yourself sinking deeper into the sand, which feels like a plush, comfortable bed designed for rest. Every muscle in your body relaxes completely, surrendering to the gravity of this peaceful moment. The ocean continues its endless, rhythmic dance, a constant reminder of nature's gentle persistence. There is no urgency here, only the slow, unhurried passage of time. Your breathing becomes shallow and soft, barely disturbing the air around you. You are drifting further away from awareness into the welcoming arms of sleep. A single seagull cries out in the distance, its sound soft and mournful, blending seamlessly with the wind. The call fades quickly, leaving behind an even deeper silence that wraps around you like a blanket. You watch a small cloud drift lazily across the sky, moving at a pace that matches your slowing heartbeat. Its edges are fuzzy and undefined, mirroring the hazy boundary between waking and sleeping. The sun's warmth is now a constant, comforting presence on your back, chasing away any lingering chill. Your limbs feel heavy and relaxed, as if made of soft lead settling into the earth. There is no need to move, no need to think, only to be. The world continues its slow rotation around you, gentle and indifferent to your rest. The texture of the sand beneath you feels incredibly fine, like powdered sugar or soft silk against your skin. You become aware of the tiny grains shifting slightly as you breathe, a subtle movement that grounds you. The sound of the waves is now barely audible, just a whisper of water touching shore and retreating again. It is a soothing monotone, a white noise that drowns out any intrusive thoughts or distractions. Your mind wanders aimlessly, without direction or purpose, floating on the surface of consciousness. The light around you seems to dim slightly, not from darkness but from the heaviness of your eyelids. You are safe here, protected by the vastness of the ocean and the sky. Sleep is drawing closer, pulling you gently into its depths. You feel a slight coolness on your face as the breeze picks up for a brief moment before settling down again. It is a refreshing sensation, like a cold cloth pressed against your forehead, soothing any warmth. The ocean's rhythm remains unchanged, a steady pulse that you can feel in your bones. You imagine yourself as part of the sand, rooted and still, while the water flows around you effortlessly. There is no resistance in this moment, only acceptance and surrender to the natural order. Your thoughts are few and far between, like birds passing high above the horizon. The world feels quiet and spacious, offering room for your spirit to expand and rest. You are letting go of everything that does not serve this moment of peace. The light takes on a golden hue, casting long, soft shadows that stretch across the beach like gentle fingers. These shadows move slowly, tracing the contours of the dunes and the curves of the shoreline. You feel the weight of your head sinking further into the pillow of sand, supported and cradled. The air is still and sweet, carrying no scent but the pure, clean essence of the ocean. Your body feels completely at ease, with no tension remaining in any muscle or joint. The boundary between your skin and the air around you becomes increasingly blurred. You are dissolving into the environment, becoming one with the calm morning atmosphere. Sleep is now a tangible presence, wrapping around you like a soft, warm cloud. A small wave breaks softly nearby, the sound of its crash muffled by the distance and your deepening relaxation. The foam retreats slowly, leaving behind a pattern of delicate lace on the wet sand. You watch this pattern form and dissolve, mesmerized by its transient beauty. It is a reminder of the impermanence of all things, yet the consistency of the cycle itself. Your mind lets go of any need to hold onto moments, allowing them to pass like water. The warmth of the sun continues to bathe you in comfort, a constant source of energy and peace. You feel yourself drifting further from the shore of wakefulness, out into the deep, quiet sea of sleep. There is nothing else to do but rest. Your breathing is now so slow it is almost imperceptible, a gentle rise and fall that matches the tide. The world around you feels distant, as if viewed through a layer of soft, frosted glass. The sounds of the ocean are muted, becoming more internal than external, a heartbeat within your own chest. You feel a profound sense of release, as if a heavy weight has been lifted from your shoulders. The sand beneath you feels warm and supportive, holding you securely in place. There is no past to worry about, no future to anticipate, only this present moment of rest. Your consciousness fades gently like the light at dusk, though it is still morning here. You are safe, held by the earth and the sky. The final traces of awareness slip away, leaving you in a state of pure, unadulterated rest. The light around you becomes a soft, glowing haze, devoid of any sharp edges or details. You are floating in a void of calm, suspended between the world of sleep and the world of waking. The ocean's song is now a distant memory, replaced by the quiet hum of your own being. Your body is completely relaxed, every muscle loose and free from tension. The air feels weightless, lifting you slightly as you drift deeper into slumber. There is no end to this peace, only an endless continuation of rest. You are gone, lost in the gentle embrace of sleep. The darkness softens into a gentle, velvet blue, wrapping around you like a heavy, warm blanket that smells of salt and old linen. You feel the faintest touch of breeze against your skin, a whisper of cool air that does not chill but soothes the warmth beneath. Your breath slows to match the rhythm of the distant tide, long and deep and effortless in its flow. There is no need to hold anything, to remember anything, or to be anywhere other than here in this quiet space. The boundaries of your body blur slightly, merging with the softness of the sand and the coolness of the night air. You are weightless, floating on a sea of stillness that knows no shore and has no edge. Time dissolves into a continuous, smooth ribbon of peace, unwinding slowly around you without any knot or tension. The world above fades further away, leaving only this deep, protective layer of calm that holds you safe. Every thought drifts off like a feather on the wind, leaving behind only the pure sensation of being. You sink deeper into the soft earth, feeling its steady, rhythmic pulse beneath your resting form. A single star appears high above, not bright but steady, casting a pale silver glow that seems to reflect in your closed eyes. The air is perfectly still, carrying the faint scent of dry grass and distant rain that never quite arrives but promises comfort. You feel a profound sense of connection to the earth, as if your roots are growing deep into the cool, dark soil beneath you. There is no movement required, only the gentle rise and fall of your chest in sync with the sleeping world around you. The silence is not empty but full, a rich tapestry of quiet sounds that blend into a single, soothing hum. Your mind floats freely in this space, unburdened by weight or worry, drifting on currents of peace and rest. The star above seems to watch over you with a gentle, silent kindness, offering a beacon of calm in the vast night. You are held securely in this moment, suspended in a bubble of tranquility that expands with every breath you take. The darkness is friendly and warm, embracing you like an old friend who needs no words. All that exists is this soft, silver light and the deep, comforting weight of sleep. The sound of the waves becomes even more distant, reduced to a faint murmur that feels like a lullaby sung from far away. You feel a gentle warmth spreading through your limbs, starting at your toes and moving slowly up towards your heart. This warmth is comforting and heavy, encouraging every muscle to relax further into the soft support of the ground beneath you. The night air carries a faint coolness that balances the internal heat, creating a perfect equilibrium of comfort and ease. Your thoughts are now mere whispers, dissolving instantly upon their arrival like mist in the morning sun. There is no urgency here, no need to act or react, only the passive enjoyment of being completely at rest. The world around you seems to breathe with you, expanding and contracting in a slow, rhythmic dance of existence. You are part of this rhythm, a single note in a vast, quiet symphony of sleep and peace. The darkness softens further, becoming a gentle embrace that holds you securely in its arms. Sleep pulls you deeper, a gentle tide that carries you away from awareness into pure rest. A faint breeze stirs the leaves of a distant tree, creating a soft rustling sound that blends seamlessly with the ocean's murmur. You feel the weight of your eyelids growing heavier, as if they are filled with warm lead that anchors you to the present moment. The texture of the blanket around you feels incredibly soft, like clouds spun into fabric that wraps you in total comfort. There is a profound sense of safety here, a knowing that everything is exactly as it should be, quiet and still and peaceful. Your breathing becomes shallow and slow, barely noticeable, like the gentle rise and fall of the tide on the shore. The world outside fades further into a blur of soft colors and faint sounds, leaving you in a state of pure isolation and calm. You are drifting now, untethered from time and space, floating in a sea of tranquility that knows no bounds. The darkness is warm and inviting, pulling you deeper into its gentle embrace with each passing moment. There is nothing to do but rest, nothing to be but sleep, nothing to feel but peace. The scent of jasmine drifts on the air, sweet and faint, adding a layer of fragrance to the already soothing atmosphere. You feel a gentle pressure on your chest, like a hand resting lightly there, reminding you to breathe slowly and deeply. This sensation is comforting and reassuring, a physical manifestation of the peace that surrounds you in this quiet night. The sound of the waves is now barely audible, a distant memory that lingers in the back of your mind like a faded dream. Your body feels completely limp, surrendering fully to the gravity that pulls you down into the soft earth beneath. There is no resistance, no struggle, only the smooth flow of relaxation that washes over you like warm water. The darkness around you is velvety and deep, hiding all details and leaving only a sense of infinite calm. You are safe in this void, protected from the world above by layers of quiet and stillness. Sleep becomes your only reality, a place where time has no meaning and worries have no place. A cool drop of dew lands softly on your skin, evoking a tiny shiver of freshness that quickly melts into warmth. You feel the earth beneath you shifting slightly, settling deeper, as if it too is going to sleep for the night. This movement is gentle and rhythmic, mirroring the slow beat of your own heart as it rests in your chest. The air around you is thick with stillness, a tangible presence that wraps around you like a heavy, comforting cloak. Your thoughts have ceased entirely, leaving behind only a blank canvas of peace upon which sleep paints its quiet images. There is no sound except for the faint hum of your own existence, a vibration so subtle it is almost imperceptible. The darkness is absolute now, a pure blackness that holds you in its gentle grip without any fear or anxiety. You are floating in this void, weightless and free, drifting deeper into the realms of unconscious rest. The world above is forgotten, replaced by this inner landscape of calm and serenity. The temperature drops slightly, bringing a crisp coolness that contrasts pleasantly with the warmth of your body. You feel a gentle tightening around your shoulders, as if an invisible hand is massaging away the last traces of tension. This sensation is deeply relaxing, encouraging you to sink further into the soft support beneath you. The silence is profound, a deep well of quiet that absorbs all noise and leaves only peace in its wake. Your mind is empty, a clear sky after a storm has passed, free of clouds or worries or distractions. There is no past to revisit, no future to plan for, only this eternal present moment of rest and tranquility. The darkness feels alive with energy, a vibrant stillness that pulses gently around you like a heartbeat. You are part of this pulse, synchronized with the rhythm of the earth and the sky above. Sleep pulls you deeper now, an irresistible force that draws you away from awareness into pure being. A faint moonlight filters through the clouds, casting a pale silver beam across the dark ocean surface. You feel a gentle tug on your spirit, as if something beyond the physical world is calling you to rest more deeply. This sensation is ethereal and light, like a feather brushing against your soul in the quiet of the night. The air is still and heavy with the scent of damp earth and salt, creating a perfume that soothes your senses. Your body is completely relaxed now, every muscle loose and free from any trace of strain or effort. There is no movement except for the slow rise and fall of your breath, which becomes shallower and slower with each passing moment. The darkness is comforting and familiar, a friend who has been waiting for you since before you were born. You are safe here, held in the arms of the night, protected from all harm and worry. Sleep embraces you fully now, a warm blanket that covers you in total peace. The sound of a distant owl calls softly, a lonely note that echoes across the quiet landscape before fading away. You feel a gentle vibration in your chest, resonating with the low hum of the earth beneath you. This connection is deep and primal, linking you to the ancient rhythms of nature that have existed for millennia. The air feels thicker now, heavy with the weight of sleep that presses down on you like a comforting hand. Your consciousness is slipping away, dissolving into the darkness like sugar in warm water, leaving no trace behind. There is no fear in this dissolution, only a sense of relief and release from the burdens of waking life. The world around you fades further into abstraction, becoming a blur of soft colours and faint sounds. You are drifting now, untethered and free, floating on a sea of pure, unadulterated rest. Sleep is here, waiting for you with open arms, ready to hold you in its gentle embrace. A final wave crashes softly on the shore, its sound merging with the silence until it is indistinguishable from stillness. You feel a profound sense of completion, as if everything you needed to release has finally slipped away. The weight on your shoulders is gone, replaced by a lightness that lifts you slightly off the ground beneath. The darkness is warm and enveloping, holding you securely in its protective arms without any constraint or pressure. Your breath is barely perceptible now, a faint ripple on the surface of a deep, calm lake that shows no disturbance. There is nothing left to think about, nothing left to feel, only the pure state of being asleep. The world has faded completely, leaving you in a void of peace that knows no end or beginning. You are gone now, lost in the gentle embrace of sleep, carried away on waves of tranquility. The darkness deepens into a velvet embrace, wrapping around you with a warmth that feels like the first ray of dawn before it truly breaks. You float in this suspended moment, where time has no meaning and thoughts have nowhere to land. The air is still and heavy with the scent of salt and damp earth, grounding you in this eternal now. Every breath you take is slow and deliberate, sinking deeper into the softness beneath your body. There is no need to move or speak, only to exist in this quiet sanctuary of rest. The world outside has dissolved into a distant hum, irrelevant to your peaceful state. A faint coolness brushes against your skin, like the morning dew settling on a quiet beach before the sun rises. This gentle touch brings a refreshing clarity to your senses, sharpening the awareness of your own presence without demanding attention. The sand beneath you feels soft and yielding, supporting your weight as if it were made of cloud-like foam. You sink slightly further into this comfort, allowing the ground to hold you securely in place. The stillness around you is profound, broken only by the rhythmic whisper of distant waves. Your mind drifts effortlessly along with the tide, carrying away any remaining tension. The sound of the ocean grows softer, transforming into a lullaby that hums just below the threshold of hearing. It is a rhythmic pulse, steady and reassuring, matching the beat of your slowing heart. You feel a profound sense of safety within this endless cycle of water and shore. Each wave that recedes takes with it a fragment of worry, leaving behind only smoothness and peace. The horizon line blurs into a soft gradient of pale blues and gentle greys. Your body relaxes completely, surrendering to the natural rhythm of the earth. Warmth spreads through your limbs, a comforting heat that rises from the ground and envelops you in a cocoon of ease. This gentle warmth feels like sunlight trapped within the earth, releasing its energy slowly and steadily. You are held securely by this natural embrace, feeling no need to protect yourself from anything. The air around you is still, carrying the faint scent of sea salt and fresh air. Your breathing becomes shallower, syncing perfectly with the gentle rhythm of the shore. Thoughts dissolve into the background, leaving only a sense of pure being. The sky above begins to lighten imperceptibly, a subtle shift from deep indigo to a softer shade of lavender. This change is so gradual that it goes unnoticed, yet it brings a sense of continuity to the night. The stars fade gently, one by one, as if winking out in peaceful surrender to the coming day. You remain in this transitional space, where night and day blend into a seamless flow. The stillness remains unbroken, preserving the sanctity of your rest. There is no rush, no urgency, only the slow passage of time. A faint breeze stirs the air, carrying with it the scent of distant rain and wet earth. This cool current brushes against your face, bringing a refreshing clarity to your senses without disturbing your peace. You feel a gentle connection to the natural world around you, rooted in the present moment. The sand shifts slightly beneath you, adjusting to your weight with a soft, silent grace. Every sensation is muted and soothing, designed to ease you further into sleep. Your mind wanders freely, unburdened by thought or expectation. The light grows brighter, casting a soft golden glow across the water's surface. This warmth feels like a gentle hand resting on your shoulder, offering comfort and reassurance. The waves continue their rhythmic dance, each one softer than the last, merging into the silence of the shore. You feel a profound sense of gratitude for this moment of pure tranquility. Your body feels weightless, floating on a sea of calm and peace. The world around you is fading further into abstraction, leaving only the essence of rest. The sound of the birds begins to fade, replaced by the gentle hum of the wind through distant trees. This change in auditory landscape brings a deeper sense of isolation, but not loneliness. You are alone with your thoughts, which have now dissolved into nothingness. The air is still and heavy with the promise of a new day, yet you remain anchored in the present moment. Your breathing is shallow and even, marking the passage of time without urgency. Peace settles over you like a warm blanket. The horizon line becomes more distinct, separating the sea from the sky with a delicate brushstroke of light. This boundary feels symbolic, marking the transition between wakefulness and sleep without demanding your attention. You observe this change with a detached curiosity, feeling no need to engage or analyze. The water remains calm, its surface undisturbed except for the faintest ripples. Your body sinks deeper into the softness, surrendering completely to the comfort of the earth. Rest comes easily now, flowing through you like water. The final remnants of night dissolve into the morning light, leaving behind a canvas of soft pastels. This gentle awakening feels like a continuation of your rest, rather than an interruption. You remain in this liminal space, where the boundaries between dream and reality blur seamlessly. The air is fresh and clean, carrying the scent of new beginnings without any pressure to act. Your mind is empty, a blank slate waiting for the day to fill it at its own pace. Sleep holds you gently, refusing to let go just yet. The morning light stretches across the sand, warming your skin with a tender and soothing embrace that feels like a heavy blanket. You feel the weight of your limbs growing heavier, sinking further into the soft dunes as if they were made of downy clouds. The air is still and sweet, carrying the faint scent of salt and dried kelp that lingers in the quiet atmosphere. Your breathing slows to match the gentle rhythm of the tide, becoming shallow and effortless with each passing moment. There is no urgency here, only the soft pull of gravity keeping you grounded in this peaceful place. A distant gull calls out softly, its sound fading quickly into the vast silence of the waking world without disturbing your peace. The waves continue their lazy dance, rolling in with a whisper that barely touches the edge of your consciousness. You feel a profound sense of safety, wrapped in the arms of the earth as the day begins its slow ascent. The boundary between your body and the sand blurs, making you feel part of the landscape itself. Your thoughts dissolve like mist, leaving behind only the feeling of warm sunlight on your face. The temperature rises slightly, a gentle warmth that seeps into your bones and relaxes every muscle from head to toe. You notice the subtle shift in the wind, now carrying a hint of floral sweetness from unseen flowers nearby. Your eyelids feel heavy, resting comfortably against your cheeks as you drift deeper into this state of tranquil repose. The world outside is quiet and still, offering no demands or expectations for your attention. You are simply existing, breathing, and feeling the soft support beneath you. The sound of the water becomes a distant hum, a white noise that smooths out any remaining edges in your mind. You feel a gentle pressure on your chest, like a soft hand guiding you downward into deeper rest. The light shifts again, turning from pale yellow to a soft lavender that paints the sky in soothing strokes. Your awareness narrows to just this moment, this breath, this feeling of weightlessness and comfort. There is nowhere else to be, nothing else to do but let go. Your body feels incredibly light, as if you are floating just above the sand rather than resting upon it. The air around you is still, holding a perfect balance of warmth and coolness that soothes your skin. You sense the gradual fading of the morning light not as a loss, but as a gentle closing of the day's chapter. The rhythm of the waves slows, becoming less distinct, merging with the sound of your own steady breathing. Sleep wraps around you like a soft cloud, muffling the world outside. A sense of profound stillness settles over you, heavy and comforting like a thick woolen quilt. The details of the surroundings fade away, leaving only the sensation of warmth and the sound of gentle water. You feel no need to move or speak, only to receive the peace that surrounds you on all sides. The horizon seems to drift further away, dissolving into a soft haze of light and shadow. Your mind is quiet, empty of thought, full of nothing but rest. The final traces of awareness slip away like sand through fingers, leaving behind a void of pure tranquility. You feel the earth holding you close, supporting your weight without effort or strain. The light becomes dimmer, softer, wrapping around you in a cocoon of gentle darkness. There is no fear, only the safe and steady rhythm of sleep pulling you deeper. Your body is still, your mind is silent, your spirit is at rest. Breathing becomes the only movement in the world, slow and deep like the turning of the tide. You feel a gentle tug toward the center of the earth, anchoring you in this moment of perfect peace. The sounds of the shore fade into a distant memory, replaced by the inner silence of sleep. Warmth spreads through your chest, soothing and familiar, like returning home after a long journey. Everything is soft, everything is slow, everything is still. The boundary between you and the world dissolves completely, leaving only a sense of floating in warm water. You are weightless, timeless, and entirely free from the need to think or act. The last flicker of consciousness fades like a dying ember, leaving behind only darkness and peace. Sleep holds you tightly, protecting you from the noise of the day. You drift deeper, further away from thought, closer to nothing. Rest settles into your bones, heavy and sweet, pulling you down into the deepest layers of slumber. The world outside ceases to exist, replaced by a vast and quiet space of pure being. You are nowhere and everywhere, held by the gentle rhythm of sleep that knows no end. The light fades completely, leaving only the soft darkness of rest. You float on, carried by the tide of silence into the endless night.